Hello, awesome people, right? Students, welcome to the session for students today morning, right? What we'll be having this morning, three sessions. First session by Residential Village, sharing about your hostel, about your what else, what type of facilities is being offered to your hostel, and those things. All right. Our speaker today will be Miss Afika, who joined last week. Whoever joined last week, that was Miss Noairani, right? But this week is Miss Afika. All right. Africa and Ainani having almost the same face. Don't worry, you would not know the difference. Okay. And then the second session will be a sharing by our Center for Student Development. They'll be talking about what development program we offer to you, about clubs, societies, our exchange program, about our what else. Our study abroad program and many more. The third session will be sharing session by Mr. Hazim, and I don't know whether today he'll be having guests of honor, I guess from our alumni or not. That is just a surprise for all of you. Stay tuned. All right. Wait for these three sessions. We'll start with Residential Village. Without further ado, I'll invite Miss Afika Mazlan from Residential Village to talk a little bit about Residential Village. Let's start with introduction by her, and then I'll present the video, and then she'll be talking to you about Residential Village. Please welcome Miss Nur Afika.
Okay, thank you very much, Encik Mio Nakudin. Hello, hi, Assalamualaikum, and very good morning. So my name is Afika binti Mazlan, okay, and I am the one of executive from Residential Village, University Technology Petronas, and today I will share to you briefly about Residential Village. So what we do, what we provide, and what all potential UTP students can expect when they enter to UTP. So before that, please enjoy a brief montage which our team has prepared for all of you. So hope, Encik Mio, can you assist me to share the video?
back at you, Miss Africa.
Okay, thank you, Encik Mio. Hope you guys get a gist of what will happen and what to expect on the day of arrival and registration to Residential Village. So I will share my screen to you. Hold on. Okay. So everyone can see
Right,
it.
we can see. Just click the last slide.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. All right.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Mio. Okay, so now let us move on to my quick presentation about Residential Village. So overall, our aim is to provide a conducive environment for all students that chooses to stay with us here in UTP. So by attending to their basic amenities and their needs within our capabilities. So we want
Africa,
all,
I'm sorry to cut you there.
okay.
Can you reshare your screen instead of reshare screen? Why not you share slide?
Oh,
Meaning
okay.
to say, yeah, because we it's a kind of freeze.
Oh, okay,
All
okay.
right, okay.
I think I'm not yet.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Change any slide, is it? Because it's
yeah.
kind all right, okay. We can
Okay,
just go there. All right.
okay. Why not? Let me try first. Okay. Can you see this?
Yes, we can see. All right.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much, Mio. Okay. Move on. So we want all students to feel at home when they are progressing towards their final goal. Okay. So here, this is our tagline. So a home away from home. Okay, move on to, okay, I share to you, here is the overall map of the university and the 5 kilometer vicinity. So here you can see the UTP is mostly surrounded by natural forests and some man-made lakes around Masjid Anur. So here is Masjid Anur. Okay, which is our grand mosque, and the closest town Bandar Seri Iskandar. So this is a main gate. So if you want to enter the nearest town, this is the nearest town, which the Bandar Seri Iskandar. This is Bandar Seri Iskandar, and also Seri Iskandar Business Center, or we usually call it as SIBC. So as you can see on the bottom right of the map. So it is usually where our students hang out, where they feel like going out, but maybe not in the mood to travel further to Ipoh or Meru, which will take only 30 to 55 minutes if you want to travel to Ipoh. So while at the ticket back, we might see only some small grocery stores and restaurant in Taman Maju. And now Bandar University, you can find some fast food outlets such as KFC and McDonald's. Here is KFC, here is McDonald's, and also Tesco. Here Tesco, and also EconSafe, and we also has a Billion, okay, around Seri Iskandar. Okay, and not only that, there is also Hentian Bus Seri Iskandar here, where students can buy bus tickets to go back hometown, and they usually route covers, I think, to and from KL and to Pulau Pinang, maybe Kedah and Kelantan, and also Pahang and Terengganu. Okay. Okay, next. Okay, this is our organizational chart of Residential Village. So in Residential Village department, we are divided into 3 sub-units. First is student accommodation. Second one is operations office. And the third one is a campus dining and catering. So our senior manager is Puan Kartini Sahlan. And me is Afika. Mazlan. So I'm here managing the operation office. And for student accommodation, we have Puan Nurul Ainani, which is the last week presenter for the last week, and also Encik Jeffroy Sani, and also is the presenter but for parents. And these are two senior executive that you will most engage. You will meet them if you have any issue about your accommodation, and these are the person that will assist you on it, because these two people that managing the student accommodation. So under the four of us, we have 12 assistant, including administrator, senior assistant, and also assistant, and 10 of them are helping Puan Siti Nurul Ainani and also Encik Jeffrey Sani to ensure your room readiness, your clean, to ensure the to helping Puan Nurul Ainani and Jeffrey Sani managing the student accommodation. And under me, we have Puan Nur Azura as administrator, and under Encik Shahnizam, we have Encik Asrul Yazid in to assist Encik Shahnizam. Okay, okay. I share to you the foundation structured program. Here is when you enter to University Technology Petronas, you not only provided for academic um, for academic, but we also provide you for non-academic, for you to enhance for non-academic performance. So once you enter to UTP, you are in the transition. You will go through the transformational journey. So your first transition from school life to enter the university life is you are here. Okay, when you enter, once you enter to this transition, you have student experience phase and also student development phase. Okay, we have student experience here and also student development here. So these two center will assist you to develop your non-academic performance. Okay, to assist you, to help you while you in university. Okay, so we have four departments that managing you. Okay, the first is
Afika, sorry to
yes.
bother you. You went black out. Can you reshare your screen?
Okay, okay.
All right.
Hold on.
I'm sorry, very.
Okay, let me share first. Okay, okay. Can you
Again,
see
may I
that?
get?
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay. Thank you so
very good.
much, Mio. Thank you so much. Okay, sorry for that. Sorry. Okay. So again, I repeat, we have four departments that are helping you in your development. The first one is Center for Foundation Studies, for foundation students, which is you. And the second one is Center for Student Development. This is the department that can assist you. For example, you have you want to develop some skill, such as your entrepreneurial skill, maybe your singing skill. You want to play some music. So here we have Center for Student Development that can assist you on it. Okay, here in Residential Village, we are providing you a conducive stay to make sure you have and you get the best student experience in University Technology Petronas. So for foundation student, we provide you a specific village, which is we have village 1 and also village 2 for only foundation students. Okay, for the last one, for the last department that will assist you in your foundation phase is psychology and counseling services, where this is the department that can assist you if you need emotional support, or you have um, you need a mental health support. Okay, so your transitional phase, this is your transitional phase. So we are providing you a structured program such as volunteerism, young alumni, self-awareness, and also well-being program. Okay, this is the room profile for Village 1. So I brief you just a bit about the Village 1 and also Village 2. So this hostel type is a dormitory, uh, which you are providing a single room and also twin sharing room, and you will receive the basic amenities, which is the single mattress, study table, study lamp, socket, LAN port, and wardrobe, and also window. And uh, why you are located in specific in village 1 and village 2, because this village is only walking 10 minutes walking distance between your room, your room block to foundation lecture hall. So in village 1, this type is similar with village 2. So this is the example for single room. Okay, you are providing, this is for single room, so this you are providing study table, okay, chair, single mattress, wardrobe, and this is the bed twin bed sharing room. Okay, so village 2, it's similar with village 2, uh, and you are also located in this village because it's a 10 minutes walking distance from your accommodation block to foundation lecture hall. And we would like to share to you that we are village 2 is under planned to refurbishment to emulate village 1 will commence this year. Okay, so this is village 2. Okay, this is the old design for village 1 also, but now a residential village will start refurbish. Village 2 will be similar like village 1. So this is a single room and this is a twin bed room. So it will be upgraded. It's similar, will be similar like village 1. Okay. Okay, I'll share to you what we have. Okay, what is additional facility and services that provided around in residential village. The free first one is a free internet connection. Okay, we have two types. First is Wi-Fi. The second one is individual LAN connection, which is located in every room. And the second one, we have Kowe water dispenser at each residential block. The third one is a self-service and counter laundry services. This is provided in several villages in under residential village. And we have Post Malaysia, but this is for inbound items, which from Post Laju only. And the last one, we have printing services, and this is located at Village 3 and also Village 2. Okay, the next one, we have common room and some accommodation block. We have every block have a common room, which is for discussion and study group. We have meeting room, so you can book your slot if you need the meeting room session. We have Rubel. Okay, Rubel is a study room. Rubel is a short form for Ruang Belajar, and this study space um, installed with air conditioning. Okay, and we have several sport facilities such as volleyball, futsal, sepak takraw, and basketball court. And most of our villages, you are provided with a mini mart. Okay, and this is the services, janitor services for common space, which is it's from 7:30 a.m. to 40:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Weekdays, every weekdays, and for Saturday is 7:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. And you are provided also parking spaces around the residential area, and we have female gymnasium, we have surau, and also cafeteria at every village, which includes Malay cuisine or Chinese cuisine and also Middle East cuisine. Okay, next, we have 24 hours in-house clinic, which is its free services. We have 24-hour security patrolling, and we have ATM machine, which is Maybank and CIMB at the student center. And we have UTP shuttle bus within Seri Iskandar Township. Okay, I'll share to you what you some of appliances you will be allowed to bring, and some of appliances that you are not allowed to bring. So here is the allowed appliances that you can bring to accommodation. Okay, microwave, table fan, radio, desktop PC, including your laptop, hair dryer, electric kettle, printer, phone charger, ironing board, toaster, and also water dispenser and table lamp. So this is the allowed appliances that you can bring. Okay, so here is the prohibited appliances, which is you are not allowed to bring. Is the first one is refrigerator, okay, a rice cooker, air conditioner, gas stove, television, portable heating coil, electric stove, and also kitchen utensil. Okay, and if you are found that bring all these prohibited appliance, so you barang you akan dirampas lah. Okay. Okay, next. Okay, I'll share to you what we have in a residential village. Okay, instead of services, facility, you are provided some structured program. And this is a village representative. So who is village representative is the support group that assists you, or as a middle person for you as a student to communicate with the RV management. So under village representatives, we have block leader, okay, so this block leader will assist you and communicate with you if you have any problem at your accommodation. And not only that, this support group will actually support you and provide you some programs and also events, which is the first the prior slide that I showed to you, that you will go through some structured programs such as volunteerism, young alumni. Okay, this is the group that will conduct the program. So this is one of the program that we conducted before, which is V1 and V2 Gotong Royong Day. So this is a volunteerism, one of volunteerism program. So we are doing gotong royong. Okay, he has all the board. Okay, okay, that the first support group. The second support group is a residential college support unit. Okay, or we call it as a RCSU. So usually RCSU is more closest with residential village. Okay, they are actually similar, almost similar, but they are usually managing the governance. But for events and programs are mostly managed by the village representative just now. Okay. This is some farewell dinner for RCSU and residential village. If you are one of the committee for the RCSU, so you will join us for these several programs. Okay. Okay, this is physical well-being events which are conducted also by village representative. Okay, this is inter-village futsal competition. Okay, and this is a cultural event, Spring Festival for Chinese New Year. Okay, I share to you short video. This is the situation, okay, during the Spring Festival, which is we have some food vendors during the events. Okay. Okay, the next one is a FESMA, which we call as a festival of music and arts. This is arts events, and this is some appreciation to UTP frontliners. Okay, we share some foods, and also we send them a small card to show our appreciation to all the frontliners in UTP. Okay, we also distribute some essential goods to in-campus residents during MCO, and we make some small celebration for April birthday. Okay, to boost their happiness in accommodation during the MCO because they are stranded in campus. Okay. Here I share to you our social media, which you can follow us through Instagram and also Facebook. If you need to know what we are doing, what we have more, so you can follow us at Instagram at rvutp underscore, and also at our Facebook at UTP Residential Village. And if you have any inquiries, you can lodge to UCS, Unified Customer Service, and select Residential Village. And also, you are free to drop us an email to utp.rv@utp.edu.ny, and we will try our best to answer whatever question that or whatever information that you need to know about Residential Village. Okay, I think that's all. Thank you so much for everyone because joining us today. So I pass the stage to back to Encik Mio.
All right, thank you, Africa. Africa, can you go back to stop presenting? All right, we need you at the screen.
Okay,
So basically,
here.
we are opening a Q&A session for the next 3 minutes to our fellow audience. To our audience and also participant, do you have any question with regards to Residential Village? Let us. You can state your question in live Q&A, or also you can state the question in the discussion forum. All right, I'll address the question to Miss Afika. Any question, students and also our guests? We have several audience for today. We have Zairil, we have Chen Chong, we have Kairunisa, we have Ziad, we have Harith Aiman, we have Afifa, right? We have Aina, we have Anissa, we have Shamimi, we have Wardina. Do you have any question to ask with regards to our residential village? Uh, we look through for another 3 minutes. Should there be another 2 minutes if there is any question that our audience want to ask? Any question about our residential village?
If you have any question, okay, just ask me. I will try my best to answer. Okay.
All right, I guess they are quite shy. All right, Africa.
I think so.
It's okay. They'll leave their question afterwards.
Okay.
Maybe if anything that I can answer for them. All right, we have one from Zairil. Do V1 have been redecorated? Huh.
Sorry. Sorry,
Uh,
oh, okay.
uh,
The V1 has been
correct. Yeah.
redecorated. Yes,
All right.
the first the picture that I showed to you, the V1, the Village One is the latest design of Village One. The Village Two, okay, the green one, the green colors will start a refurbish project by this year. So foundation student will receive a new design of Village 2 similar with Village 1, but the Village 1 is already refurbished. So the picture that I showed to you is actually the latest design of Village 1.
All right. Okay. Any other question
Okay.
by our fellow student?
Am I answer his question?
I think yes, correct.
Yes.
It's basically we refurbish our V1. I'm also the alumni. Last time it was not like that. Now it's
Yeah.
much prettier. I wish to
Yeah.
return back myself as a student. Uh-huh.
Yes. Yes, Mio.
All right. Okay, I think that's a good question, and then we have ended our session for residential village. Thank you again,
Okay.
Ms. Afrika, for the great
Okay.
sharing.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you, and
Uh,
thank you to all attendees. I hope to see you again.
all
Okay,
right.
bye
Thank you, Afrika.
bye.
Bye bye. All right, guys. That's all about our residential village. After this, we'll be having a little sharing by our representative from Center for Student Development, Ms. Shaira Sabri. All right, she's also our alumni actually. Okay, she'll be talking about the student development area, about the clubs, our entrepreneurship, about our student mobility, about our student exchange program. Please make sure you have question to us, so that you are not actually miss out anything. And please know that for this session we'll be having a short quiz, and you'll stand a chance to win a 30 ringgit e-voucher, all right, from GrabFood. All right, please stay alert and focus throughout the session, because we have quiz for you, and you stand a chance to win e-voucher GrabFood 30 ringgit. So I want that voucher. But unluckily I cannot. Alright, that's for our participant. Without further ado, I'll invite Miss Shaira Sabri to our main stage to talk about the student development. Please welcome.
Okay, hello everyone. Thank you, Mio. So I shall share my screen right now. Mhm. Okay, is it okay, Mio?
Yes, we can see clearly.
Okay, so I will start now. Assalamualaikum and a very good morning, I bid to all of our students. Thank you for joining us today for this session with Center for Student Development, or we call it as CSD. Let me introduce myself first. My name is Nur Shaira, executive from one of CSD office. Okay, a brief introduction about our CSD. At UTP, CSD is a center which assists in student development and also student experience. Okay, so CSD have 5 offices, which each office play an important role in supporting student development and also student experience in UTP. Offices are career development, technopreneurship, student mobility, campus life, and also talent enrichment office. For this session, we will start with a brief introduction on each office under CSD, and from this we can see many opportunities that the student can get when they join our student development program. So I will start with our first office, which is Career Development Office. This office main goal is to equip students with career-ready skill in enhancing marketability upon graduates. To achieve these all 4 goals, CDO have crafted many programs for our student, as per you can see on the right bottom of your screen. Some of the programs really benefited the student, which we have the industrial visit, campus mock interview, career fair, trend talks, and also CV clinics. To share with all of you, 95% of UTP graduates were employed by private sector companies, including multinational companies and also government-linked companies. And they receive salary above national average, which is 3,000 ringgit and above. Okay, moving on to the next slide. UTP also have a very unique and niche internship program, which we have the longest internship structure, which are 7 months. This has made our internship program is highly demanded among industry partners. Our students have the opportunities to do their internship at overseas and also international company. As you can see on the screen, these are some of our internship partners such as Petronas, Intel, ExxonMobil, Dialog, and many more. Just to share with you guys, one of internship success story from our alumni, Mr. Shari Shafiq Benjon Rahmat. He's taking mechanical engineering and have done his 6-month internship in Mitsubishi Fuso, Kawasaki, Japan. Among the opportunities that he gets during his internship are he gets his international networking and also travel experiences. Currently, he works as a design engineer at Alps Electric Sendai, Japan. Okay, we move to the second office, which is Technopreneurship Office. The main role of the office is to change the job seeker into job creator mindset among the student, especially to secure the economic future of the UTP graduate by increasing the employment rate. So Technopreneurship Office provides services to the UTP student based on 6 core functions, which are avenue for awareness on entrepreneurship, providing product development skill set, and providing business development skill sets. Besides that, Techno Office also provide funding assistance, infrastructure and facility for product or business development, and also provide the avenue for networking with various stakeholders for coaching, mentoring, and prosperity of the startup venture. For students with ideas or inventions, Technopreneurship Office provide consultation on the way forward. This includes providing students the mentoring and coaching in determining their value proposition and also designing their business model. Through our continuous engagement with students, we can know their interest, skill, and talent. And from there, we leverage on our expertise to encourage them to further venture into their interests by providing all the assistance that we could. Moving on to the third office under CSD, we have Student Mobility Office or SMO. Under SMO, we offer multiple types of overseas program to broaden student experience and also to enhance their self-development to become well-rounded global graduates. So we offer 3 main type of outbound mobility programs, which the first one is Student Exchange Program, SEP, where students have the opportunity to go for exchange for 1 to 2 consecutive semesters at their preferred university across the world. Previously, we have sent our students for exchange to Indonesia, China, Philippines, Turkey, UAE, USA, Norway, and lots more. For those students who prefers to go outbound for a short duration, we have summer program or special education trip. This program usually took around 2 weeks' time, where most of our students chose to go during their semester break. For this program, students can enroll in a short course either in cultural, language, or any technical courses. Previously, students have gone to South Korea and also Germany. Apart from that, the third program that we offer is Research Attachment Program. So under this program, students will get attached at the Cutting Edge Research Center and experience working with global prominent researchers. As shown here, we have students who did their research at USA, Germany, and also Australia. Okay, basically mobility programs are not compulsory. However, it is a nice to have program which could provide a better graduate and it is an added value for the students. The extra expenses need to be prepared for the program fees, flight ticket, and also accommodation. At UTP, we offer partially financial assistance for those who are eligible and meet the minimum requirement. This funding can be applied through our Yayasan UTP or our Tabung Amanah Zakat UTP. So you may plan ahead your study journey and choose which mobility program that you want to join before grads. Let's move on to the next office, which is Campus Life Office. Okay, Campus Life Office assists students in their transition into university life where students will be provided with the resources and also support needed. While for the students who like to nurture their skill and passion beyond classroom, they can join clubs and societies in UTP. This will help students in building their leadership capabilities, embracing diversity, and nurturing values. We also provide opportunities for students to be active and engaged at UTP and within its surrounding community through community engagement project and also volunteerism programs. Okay, first year experience, or we call it as FYE, is a unit under Campus Life Office, which focusing in designing program for new intake students. During your first year in UTP, FYE team will assist in your transition process from a high school student to university graduate and experiencing the campus lifestyle in UTP. In UTP, our aim is to produce graduates with global citizenship mindset through community outreach programs. As such, students are provided with opportunity to participate in contribute to the community at a range of level from local to global. To share with you, in 2019, out of 3,200 students who participated in community outreach program, 266 students are getting internationalization experience by joining community outreach program at abroad. UTP also offer more than 75 clubs and societies for all students to join. This will give a chance for you to socialize, getting to know new friends, and also traveling locally and internationally to represent UTP in competition. So clubs and society in UTP are very active, where normally we have more than 300 programs conducted by the students club and societies in a year. Moving on to our last office, we have Talent Enrichment Office, which is responsible to develop and enhance student capabilities and potential in sports, arts, and also culture. Okay, this office also provides various extracurriculum courses for students to venture when they enter UTP. This office provides opportunities for students to learn from basic in sports as well as arts and culture in our 4E structured student development framework. For sport and recreation, we believe healthy body and mind will assist to student success. Therefore, we have provided various types of sport facilities for students to experience, such as swimming pool, gymnasium, various sport courts, kayak, and many more. So our UTP sport team have achieved numerous recognition and also achievements such as Best Sports Team in Mahasiswa for netball and rugby, overall champion for International Student Sport Carnival, and many more. In UTP, we encourage our students to conduct and running events by themselves at various levels. Currently, for sport, we have quite a number of signature programs which fully run by our own students. Example of event or program that UTP that our student conduct is UTP Super Sport, UTP Netball Tournament, and also UTP Youth Chess Tournament. Moving next is the Heritage Arts and Culture. In UTP, we also encourage our students to be active in any area that they're interested in. Currently, under Arts and Culture, we have 15 active groups which frequently organize events and also representing university at national and also international level. Many achievements have been achieved by our students, such as first prize for International Folk Dance Cheonan World Dance Festival in Korea, and our university is the first and the only higher learning institute that have produced Gamelan Melayu album, which can be streamed in all digital platforms. Besides that, we also provide platform for students to develop their skills by providing structured training and certified instructor. This will enable students to represent university and not only locally but also internationally. When you join UTP, we welcome you to visit our office and we shall assist to develop and enhance your capabilities in becoming well-rounded global graduates. Now let's proceed with a video from CSD which showcase our student activity. While watching the video, please answer the quiz that we have provided in the discussion forum. To win the Grab Food e-voucher worth 30 ringgit. With that, enjoy the video and thank you. Hello, Mio.
Hi, all right. We are back for our Q&A session. Okay.
Yes.
So from our fellow student, do we have any question with regards to Center for Student Development? Right. You have answered our quizzes, but now we want to receive question from you, which actually regards to our Center for Student Developments. Do you have any question, our student, our attendees for today? Any question? Maybe you want to ask how the exchange student works, how the study abroad program works, how to apply, what is the requirement, all those things. Do you have any question for that? Some of you want to know about our clubs, what type of clubs we have, all right? Any questions, students? Right. Before I pass the floor, we have 3 minutes to pass the floor to our next session. Any question? Ask fast, student. Any question about Center for Student Development? You want to know about our technopreneurship? Something very good. Last 2 years, I've seen a student who developed an app managed to get some money. All right, from Zairil, can we choose our club and sport and what club and sport UTP have from for Shaira? Shaira from to at the live Q&A.
Yeah, I can see.
Mhm.
Can we choose our club and sport? Yes, you can choose wherever club or sport that you're interested. It is open for all students and open for you to join club and sports.
Right. And Shaira, he asked also what type of club and sports do we have? Maybe you can give the rough idea what do we have in UTP?
So we have our club and sports. So many. Like I said just now, we have about more than 75 clubs and societies. Cover our which cover our area in sports, arts, and also culture.
Okay.
Right.
My interrupt.
Yeah.
So, any sport, games, chess, actually, if you are interested to create or develop other sport, you also can develop the club.
Mr. Ahmad, your voice is actually being cut for so many times. Can you maybe get nearer to the PC? All right. Okay.
All right.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay. All right.
all right. We did
Yeah.
capture we did capture about the e-sport part, and then we
Yes.
lost your voice just now. Maybe you can continue on the part.
Yes, in UTP, we a lot of various of the sport club teams. Okay, we also e-sport. If you're interested to join to e-sport or other sports, current sport, you also have. Okay, we also have, and then you can develop. If we don't have anymore now, but you can build up the club. Okay, among your teams, and then you can compete the competition through the external in external under university or state level or national level, or if you good, we can send you to international level. Okay.
Ahmad, one more
Alright.
question from Khairuni Sama Mahamdan. Did UTP have any outdoor clubs? Do UTP have any outdoor clubs such as hiking or something like that? I think we were
Yes.
talking about recreational.
Yes, I have. We have hiking. We have scuba diving. We have if you're interested joining the in Gopeng to apa water rafting. Yes, water rafting. Yeah, water rafting. Yes, we can. You can do that. Okay. Anything. We have expert in the club and society is Cik Maniza. They are very active on the hiking. And also, if you go, you can hiking for the Mount Kinabalu. Okay, no problem. You can arrange. We can propose to us what kind of the activity you need, we can support you.
Great.
All right.
All right,
Okay.
thank you, Mr. Ahmad and Shaira for the great session. All right, we have
Alright.
come to the end of the sharing by Center for Student Development.
Alright.
For those who have answered the question by Center for Student Development, please share your email to them. All right, for them to email to you the e-voucher. All right.
Yep. Yep.
Thanks again, and we
Yep.
do hope to see all of you coming to UTP to know more from Mr. Ahmad and Ms. Shahira
Yes.
about
See you.
our student development. All right, thank you very much.
All right. Okay.
Thank you
Thank
very
you,
much.
guys. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, now we have come to our third session, a special session by one of our. He's a staff in Alumni Relation Office. He's also one of our alumni in UTP. He'll be sharing about his experience and what you are going to expect during your time in UTP. It will be a sharing session by our Alumni Relation Office. Without further ado, I will invite Mr. Hazim to the main stage for your sharing session. Please welcome.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Mio. My name is Hazim Ishad Zaini. I'm executive in Alumni Relations Office UTP, and I myself is actually an alumni of UTP, graduated back in 2014. So before I start, Mr. Mio, can we play the special video we prepared for them?
Right.
It's a place that gives me opportunity for higher education.
I feel that this university is a very vibrant place.
It's just amazing. World-class education system.
What comes to my mind is above expectation.
Having graduated is also yet another memory.
Most memorable experience for me was celebrating my lecturer's birthday because the community that time was very small. We were very close.
The good memories that you can have in the universities. There are many good friends that I still keep in touch with and I still have to. I think university days are more than just knowledge and skills and career, thinking about future, but college days is really something that's shaping your life.
My most memorable experience, we have this like a family of our I think it was 7-8 of us, very close. So all of us are still in touch until today. I'm going to have our mini reunion soon. So yeah.
What I enjoyed most is actually kayaking. We spend a lot of time outdoor and spend a lot of time on kayaks on the lakes around here.
I think my most memorable experience was when I was given a task to motivate and teach thousands of new students the UTP song during the orientation week.
UTP is very special to me because I come from a very humble background. Thinking of stepping into a university has always been quite a far-fetched dream.
A place that that teach me the analytical skills, the skills that is needed so much in my life.
My years at UTP were some of the best in my life. I walked into the real world as a UTP graduate feeling extremely confident.
What I like most about UTP is it's a melting pot of cultures. Particularly the environment here is very nurturing, very good for education actually.
If there's no classes, we'll go to Ipoh. Like that is an experience and a memory for us as well.
We download Korean drama from another, I don't know where. Then so we just watched Korean drama because nothing to do in Toronto.
I created and organized UTP's major events that have now become the university's annual functions.
In 2019, I won the Prestige 40 Under 40 Award. I must say that that award was given because of contribution towards different areas. So how did I get into this part instead of just focusing on engineering is because of my experience in UTP where I was exposed to social developments through CSR programs.
Just like how I did with my IT, whatever I do up until today, I designed everything. If you look at kindergarten, I designed it. If you look at the school, I designed it. So I'm proud to say I'm the product of UTP. At least I bring that with me.
My advice to UTP students, first, explore all possibilities. Then identify your passion, what you really want, work on it.
Do well, up your performance. And most importantly, be passionate about life. Find the purpose and meaning in your life as you will venture out in your working life later.
To all UTP students and graduates, I just want to let you know how proud I am to be a part of the family. May we always keep up the tradition of being resilient, creative, and excellent.
Thank you, UTP, for unlocking the potential in me and shaping who I am today.
I will always have UTP in me wherever I go.
Back to you, Hazim.
Yeah. Okay, future students of UTP. Let's say throughout my sharing session, if you have any questions regarding anything, basically, what to do in Sri Iskandar or Trono, where's the best spot to eat, how's life here, just hit me up with your questions and I will answer yours. Okay, so I graduated back in 2014 in petroleum geoscience, and after I graduated, I actually managed to secure a job as a mining geologist for roughly around two years. So mining geologist is a very it's a wild experience, let's say, because I only went to my office like once a month. Most of the time I will be on site. UTP really has shaped me into becoming someone who managed to do my job well, because for us, our geoscience program is specifically for petroleum. However, a lot of our graduates managed to do beyond what they actually learned. Okay, throughout my days as a UTP student, not only for going to classes, I'm actually also very active in co-curriculum. Just like Ms. Shaira actually showed us before, there are a lot of clubs and activities that you can join in UTP, and it is very important once you step in UTP to really take advantage on all the programs that has been offered by CST. Why? Because in UTP, our aim is to produce a well-rounded graduates, not well-rounded graduates, but graduates with multiple attributes. So these are important because the industry are looking for these kind of people. Okay, when we say about well-rounded graduates, what it means is it encompasses not only in theory or technical skills, you also want to know if you have in terms of your emotion, your empathy, and all the other things, so they know that you can work. And these are the things that you actually learn outside from your class. So back in my days, I actually joined UTP Performing Arts Group, which is the dance group. As you can see, our achievements are a lot. In the beginning, when I joined UTP Performing Arts Group, it was not easy. So our group are not that well established yet. However, all of the members are very passionate about it. So we dance, we practice almost every night. We actually dance in a lot of events, internal and externally. Somehow our effort make UTP realize that they need to invest more in our club. So we got a lot of help from a lot of professionals in dance. Not only professional dancers, but also professional choreographers and academicians in dance. So this opportunity actually grow our group into bigger. So a lot of things that UTP has supported us in terms of the costume, the trainers, and also even the makeup. So for ladies or even gentlemen, if you know, for us, the cheapest makeup that we have is actually MAC by MAC. So that's the extent of UTP support. It's not cheap. Okay, MAC, the cheapest is around 120, 150 at least for a very small lipstick. And throughout my experience as a UTP Performing Arts Group dancer, not only a lot of companies actually hire us to perform, and they actually do pay, and we get extra allowance. So if you're thinking, if how about money? Is it expensive living in Toronto, and can we make extra allowance? Yes, you can. A lot of the clubs currently are now, especially those who are giving service, they are actually charging. So not only I perform in Malaysia, but luckily for me, I managed to travel to Thailand, South Korea, and also Cambodia. But for our group, we actually have traveled more than 14 countries, such as Thailand, South Korea, Cambodia, China, Taiwan, London, and Indonesia, and so many more. So South Korea is actually a very important competition for our group. Why? Because it is not a competition for university students. It's open for everyone. So back when I went to the competition in 2011, 12, and 13, our group is probably the only group that are represented by university students, not a full-time dancer. So a lot of the other dancers are actually professional dancers. They wake up every morning, they dance, and then they go to sleep. That is their daily routine. So in 2013, we managed to get first prize in South Korea. We managed to defeat a lot of other professional groups all around the world. So the support and all the investment that has been put in UTP actually help us in not only achieving our dream in the field that we are choosing to learn, to study, but at the same time in our passion. This is very important because this is what makes you who you are. So if you love music, you love dance, you love arts, photography, or even event management, because honestly, some of my friends actually have more passion in managing events. So they joined a lot of events, become committee, which is you can do. There will be a lot of events in UTP that you can join either as a participants or even as a committee members. So a lot of this, most of these events are actually student driven, which means for staff will only be there to advise you, but all the other works, you do it by yourself, which is important because you are learning how to conduct an event. And this skill is actually very, very useful when you are looking for jobs. A lot of, as you can see, Michelle also presented that 95% of our graduates actually do get hired within 6 months after their graduation, which is true. This is because of personally for me, this is because of two main reasons. First is the 7-month internship. So this 7-month internship is something that is very unique in UTP. If you go to other universities, they will only offer around 2 or 3 months of internship. And it is actually not enough for you to study the industry itself, how to work, and how to cope with the people around. So these 7 months, actually, you will see a lot. And your supervisor can teach you a lot of things. And a lot of this company actually rehire their trainees. Okay, for UTP, after you do your internship, you will need to return to campus for around 2 semesters or roughly around 1 year, half a year. And a lot of my friends actually, even before they finish their study, they managed to secure a job. So this comes from very good academic achievements, which is just make sure you attend all of your classes. That's the important thing, and all the assignments. Make sure you submit them. So first, of course, they will look into your academic achievement. Second is they want to know if you are an active student. Why? Because when you are working, you will not only need to do your job, what you are supposed to do, what is listed in your job description, but they will need you to do additional things like hosting the company annual dinner, or guests are coming, so you need to host the guests. So these are the skills that are not taught in class. Let's say if you're taking engineering, right? You take mechanical engineering. there's no course in mechanical engineering program that will teach you how to conduct an event, and you can only learn that by actually joining these events. So the 7-month internship, and second most main point that will make you become a good potential to be hired is your activities. Why? Because they want to know if you can, just as I mentioned before, if you can do any work, if they can hire you to do any work. So UTP has provided a huge platform for you to actually utilize once you are a student. And it is very important because as you all know, UTP is a private institution. Not many private institutions actually support students in co-curricular activities. Most of the time, student needs to do all by themselves. Very little support from the university. But in UTP, if you are really dedicated in what your passion is, they will definitely help you. So that actually create a very memorable experience here in UTP, because not only it actually teach you in all the other aspects outside of academics, but also it actually gives you a lot of friends that you're gonna need, because UTP, to be honest, UTP is not an easy university. So excellence in academic achievements and also the reputation in industry actually comes at a cost, which is for us students a lot of assignments, a lot of tests or quiz, and you'll find this anywhere in every university. But your support of friends, families, or even your roommate is very important to make sure that you can achieve the highest that you can. So by joining all these events and clubs, not only you build more connections later on after your alumni. So currently for alumni, we have around 20,000 alumni members. And this actually a potential network for you. Let's say if you need to find a job or anything else. So we are down to 11 minutes. If you have any question, make sure to ask me. Okay, living in Sri Iskandar now is very easy. You don't really need to go to Ipoh for most of the time, because if you want to go for a movie with your friends, there's a cinema 5 minutes drive from UTP. There's also a bowling alley, and probably one of the best right now around Ipoh, because it is basically it's the latest. So the lane is still well maintained. A lot of tournaments have been conducted in the mall bowling alley. It is Ampang. Okay. And if you want to find food, there's a lot of good food here, and the price is very cheap. So yesterday, actually, I just spent 5 ringgit for my lunch, and it's a rice, a fried chicken, and some vegetables, and the chicken is not even small. It's like a quarter of a chicken. It's only 5 ringgit. So if you go to KL, you definitely will not get that price. A lot of good cafe inside UTP itself. So every village will have their own cafe. Yes, every village will have their own cafe. And they actually provide a variety of choices. So we have Chinese food, Malay food, Middle Eastern, and Grab food also. You can order Grab food from outside. Okay, so is there any questions if you would like to ask me? Okay. I graduated in petroleum geoscience, and Mr. Mio is also graduated from petroleum geoscience. He's actually my junior. So Mr. Mio, what do you think about your life as an alumni now, and working in UTP?
Oh, so you call me again, right? Okay, so basically, being in UTP was a great experience. We've made a lot of new friends, new experience, new opportunities were given to us as students and also as young professionals. Basically, in UTP, you are not only being treated as a student, but you are also treated as a future young professional to the country and to the industry. Knowing UTP, they provide you all sort of opportunities for you to succeed out there. All right. No need to talk more about what experience you have been having in the campus, because everything is there. I know during my time is quite different from Hazim. During my time, everything is almost completed compared to Hazim time. All right. We differ around like 3 years in different. Right. During my time, McDonald's has started to open. KFC, we have Subway here. So our lifestyle is quite lavish. Starting on during that time. When some people said that UTP is quite a deserted area, I don't think so. There are so many things to.
It is true. It is true for my generation.
Yes.
And those older than me, because during my time, UTP, there's nothing around. A lot of things are still under construction.
Yes.
So the McDonald's are not finished yet. I only able to go to Sri Iskandar McDonald's during my final year, and even the mall, which have the cinema and whatnot. But now everything is literally here.
Yes, correct. So and weekends are very actually being filled with so many activities. You can go to Gua Tempurung, you can go to Pangko, you can go to Bukit Merah. Some of us would actually, if you don't have any car, we rent to go to Penang. It's very near. It's around 1.5 hours to Penang. So staying in UTP is basically quite interesting. We don't want to talk about the learning experience. It's also interesting enough to ensure that our students are being well prepared for the industry. Right, Hazim, I want to cut you there. Actually, we are left with 7 minutes. So we actually want to open this platform now for students to ask any question. What do you actually want, or what do you actually are keen to know from us, from our experience as alumni, that may actually help you to decide on which pathway you want to go. Maybe our crowd here have any question. Maybe Zairil, Khairuni Saziyat, Fidaus, Harith, Afifah, Aina, Shamimi and Wardina. Do you have anything that you like to ask us more for you to ensure that you will be having a good time during throughout your period of staying in ETP? Any question? Maybe Hazim want also to add something that is very important and significant for our next 6 minutes before we end our session.
Yeah, one last advice for me to all future ETPians. Okay, for foundation students, as you all know, you are not allowed to bring a car or a motorcycle. So make sure to bring a bicycle. That will be very handy if you want to go for lectures or even go to eat. And if you want to cycle to Sri Iskandar town, it's also not that far. So make sure to have a bicycle. That will be very handy for you. Okay. Any questions from our fellow audience? Electric bike can? Yes, you can. Any kind of, it is, you don't need to have a license for it, right? So you should be fine. And I can see a lot of students nowadays, they actually prefer skateboards over bicycle, probably because it's easier to go around in the academic complex. Whatever suits you best, but make sure it is not something that you need a license for, like a car or motorcycle.
Correct. Last time I did saw a student who brought the longboard, the one with very long board.
Yeah.
It's quite interesting. Even scooter. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Scooter, the one that you need to push by your leg, and there are certain scooter that is electrical scooter, should be fine. Okay, I think Hazim, it's fair enough for us to have this session. Thank you very much for your sharing. It's been
thank you so much for having me.
Yes, great. All right. It's very fruitful and also informative. We are going to the next session. Thank you again for your sharing of experience. And if you, for student, when you join UTP, you can meet us. Maybe we can go for apa Yamcha or Mengerti to know more. We can give you some tricks or tips on how you are going to survive in UTP. It's basically no tips lah. It's just about your social skill. All right. Thank you very much again, Nazim, for the great session.
Yeah. Okay, thank you
Bye.
everyone. Have
All right, now, student, we have come to the end of the session for sharing for students. After this, we'll be having some academic briefing. All right, by two departments. Basically, they are in the same department, Center for Computer Information Science. All right, they are from the same department, but two of our gentlemen will be talking about two different program of studies. The first one, information technology, about IT, basically, right? The second one about information systems, right? After this, okay, once I said that we can break, okay, what you'll do, please click on the top right here, on the top left here, right, back to timeline, okay, and you can choose whether you want to go here or listen to the session academic briefing by information technology. We'll be having our TS Faizal, right? Be our speaker about information technology. Or if you want to go for information systems, we'll be having our TS Jali. All right. These are two awesome people. You should know them better later. All right. Now we invite you to go to those rooms, right? First, you need to click on the top left here, back to timeline. Yeah, that's correct. Right, back to timeline, choose your session. I'll be in charge in information systems room. Mr. Sharul, my colleague, my partner in crime, all right? He'll be in charge in information technology, all right? See you in the next room. Bye. See you in tech.